siren doesn't stop for a pandemic, and neither does the work of the Boston Fire Department.
As far as serving the public, we couldn't really change anything. They call us, we're coming.
Deputy Chief David Walsh has been on the job for 34 years. During that time, he's seen the impact of the AIDS crisis and other pandemics like H1N1 on firefighters and the way they interact with the public.
We learned to protect ourselves. We wear gloves and we wear masks and goggles. So we had to kick that up a notch, but we already had the scaffolding in place to respond to this.
When COVID-19 hit, Walsh and his colleagues were tasked with keeping firefighters safe from infection because massive sickouts were not an option.
We got to keep the doors open. We're not like a business that can close. So if this COVID runs through the fire department and we don't have enough firefighters to staff, keep firehouses open, and there's a big fire, I mean, people could lose their lives and property because we didn't do everything, and we didn't do everything we could to stay healthy.
Education was key, requiring all firefighters to go through special training on infection control.
Guys would come into the training kind of joking. They would leave pretty serious about this, determined not to get this and take it home to their families.
And there was the problem of getting enough protective gear to go around.
So we started ordering that. We started ordering disinfectant and looking under rocks and finding manufacturers that had barrels of this stuff.
Chief Walsh also got on the phone with departments across the country, asking what they were doing to keep their staff safe and their shifts covered.
How are members getting this, men and women getting this? So we tried to figure it out fast, and we took our best guesses, and we separated firehouses, and we did our best to separate shifts.
Firefighters often share crucial information over firehouse meals and shift change coffee encounters, so this meant a cultural shift too.
The guys have been great, real professionals, and it shows. I think we had a lower infection rate than anybody.
Chief Walsh is quick to share the credit. He says the chief who put together the initial trainings, as well as the infection control officer, and the personnel and procurement departments all played a big role in Boston Fire's tremendous response.
It was really important that we have, we speak with one voice, and we put out things that made sense and inspired confidence in the membership.
And he says everything starts at the top.
Commissioner Dempsey, he saw what we needed to do very early on and gave us our marching orders. So that was it.